Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Golden Jaylene. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions on the, I guess it's new, the Too Faced Life's Festival Feast Peace, Love, and Unicorns palette. This is what the palette looks like. It comes in this box right here. I think this box is gorgeous. A lot of people think that it looks a little, I don't want to say childish or immature, but like it's targeted toward a younger audience. Juvenile, that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I think the box is really pretty. It has like some halo properties, at least the blue part does, and it has this rainbow, the little gold unicorn, and some clouds. And on the top of the box it says 100% Too Faced, 100% mystical, and 100% magical on these little stars right there. And this is just like your typical Too Faced box. Like the back of it has like the ingredients list and like a little description and how much each eyeshadow has. So this has 12 eyeshadows. Honestly, this is not my favorite packaging because I don't like the rainbow shape. I kind of wish this would have been like in rectangle packaging and like still have the same image and everything, but just in a rectangle, not in this arch or semicircle shape. I just feel like when you open it, it kind of looks awkward, like this weird, I don't even know what this, like kind of like an hourglass shape. But yeah, also this packaging is not like their normal packaging. Normally they have these metal tins, but this one does not have that. This is like, is this cardboard? Like, I mean, it feels like cardboard, and this part right here is kind of squishy. I don't know if you can tell. This part is kind of squishy, kind of like puffy stickers. And this unicorn is glittery, but it's not like the type of glitter that just kind of falls off and like, you know, gets everywhere. This part is holographic right here. And this does have a mirror. So initially, I didn't think this had like a piece of plastic on top. And it looked like an awful mirror, but it does have a piece of plastic on top, and I just took it off. The mirror is decent. I just feel like there's not enough room for you to look at yourself. It's in the shape of a cloud. These are what the shades look like. You have a nice assortment of colors, and I'm gonna be honest, I did not want to like this palette. Like, I wanted to hate this palette. I was not gonna buy this palette. I was gonna put this in an anti-haul, but I swatched it in store, and these colors are beautiful. Like, they're magical. They're so pretty. These definitely are not all of the shades. These are just some. This, I think, is a beautiful color. It looks like a purple in the pan. What is this called? Mystic Rain. But it has like a bluish, greenish duochrome, and it's beautiful. This is like your traditional blue-brown shade. And these other ones, I don't think those are... Oh, this is Unicorn Tears. And it looks like blue in the pan, but it kind of shows like a pinkish or purplish iridescence. I think these shades are beautiful, and like I said, these are not all the shades, but these are just some. There are only two mattes in here, and that's this one and this one. This is a great transition shade. I personally think that that's the only shade I need to create a full look with this palette, because I only tend to need matte shades for my transition. I'm not the biggest fan of a full matte look. That's just personal preference. So if you only use a matte for your transition, this is a very good transition shade, and this one could work as a transition shade too, even though it is very bold and neon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I used half. Oh wow, that's half of the shades in this palette, and those 6 shades did look beautiful. I used Desert Vibes, and I put that all over my crease. And next I put Fantasy, and I used that directly in my crease, kind of mixed in with Desert Vibes a little bit. And then I used Fun in the Sun on like the inner third of my eye. I used Fireflies on like the middle part of the center of my eye, and I used Dusk Teal Dawn on the outer corner. I used Beamin for my inner corner highlight and my browbone highlight, and I used Rainbow Life for my lower lash line. Actually, that's 7 shades, so I almost used the entire palette. There's only 5 shades that I didn't use. This palette costs $42, and for the quality, I think that's a very decent price. I do feel like Too Faced tends to either decrease the quality of the packaging so they can increase the quality of the product, or they decrease the quality of the product so they can make the packaging look prettier. And this palette, I mean, the packaging feels very cheap, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel nowhere near as nice as like their palettes that look like this. Also, I forgot to mention that this palette is scented. It's not a very strong scent. I didn't notice it when I first bought it, and I didn't notice it when I first swatched it, but I noticed it today as I was applying my eyeshadow. I was using the mirror in this palette for it. I can't really describe this. They describe it as like a dreamy scent, but to me it smells like candy, kind of like sweet tarts or something. The scent isn't that bad, but I don't think this scent would bother you if you don't like scents because it isn't that strong of a scent, but it's just something to keep in mind that it is slightly scented. Without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into the demo where I use this palette to create this look on my eyes. Okay guys, so that was the finished look, and I think it looks really pretty. I did not want to like this palette, and I wasn't even gonna buy it, but I'm actually really happy with it. I think the look is beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's very different. This palette is not like most colorful palettes. I think the quality of these shadows is amazing, and I do think it's worth trying out. At least try it out in store, and then make your decision. If you don't like color, obviously you're not going to like this palette. I'm not going to say you should just run out and buy it right now, but I do think it's worth checking out, like I said. That was it for this first impressions video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!